Good morning, beach bums. Now, I don't know about you, but I am really bad at waking up in the mornings for work. I mean, there's something about it. I don't know what it is, I don't know why, but if it's double overhead and pumping, I'll be up at 6:30. If I've got work at 10, I still struggle to get out of bed at 9. Who knows why, but over the years, I've devised the most foolproof makeup and hair to be able to get you through your morning routine in 10 minutes. So prepare to be amazed, merbabes. Before I begin my makeup tutorial today, I'm just going to show you what products I'm going to be using. Don't fret, most of you have equivalents in your makeup bag already. I'm going to be starting off with Max Factor's Facefinity, the 3-in-1 foundation that has primer, concealer, and foundation in it. Can't go wrong with this little beauty. For contouring, I'm going to be using my bronzer. It's Clear Complexion by Rimmel, and it is really, really handy to have all year round. For a blusher, I'm using Revlon. It's in Rose Glow, and as you can tell, it's kind of my favorite. So, for eyes, I'm going to be using my Naked 2 palette, despite having extremely, extremely inappropriate names for all of its eyeshadows. It is an amazing little product, and I absolutely love all the colors they have. I'm going to be using Browsing by Benefit for my eyebrows. Only takes a few seconds. It has a wax and it has powder, so perfect eyebrows in no time. I'm going to be using Estee Lauder's Kohl Eye Pencil, which is absolutely spectacular again. It creates quite a nice soft edge to your eyes. I find liquid eyeliner sometimes are just too harsh, and if you want a natural look, you won't get it with that. YSL's Baby Doll. It is wonderful. I've recently bought this and I can't rave about it enough. It has the best brush, perfect for separating all of your little eyelashes, and it lasts for ages. I'm going to start by putting on my foundation. I only want a little bit, just there to start off with, and I've got my foundation sponge. I'm going to start off by just putting it along my cheeks and sort of brushing outwards towards my ears. Avoiding going too much around my eye, otherwise you end up having sort of extra eye wrinkles that you didn't have before. Now, this color is the exact color of my skin color. Usually I always say a foundation go lighter so you can contour, but if you're having a natural makeup, you're not going to want to contour too much, so I couldn't really recommend doing that. Get in and around your nose. And again, you don't want to spend too long doing this. You just want to make sure you have a nice base to put all of your makeup on. Yeah, I'm using this little mirror as I don't think you want to see that closely of my skin. So once your foundation is done, you should have a nice dewy base. Nothing too much. Like I said, you don't want to overdo it with the foundation and have an orange face. Along here, like I said, it is the same color as my skin, so I don't have floating face. Always a good point. I'm then going to do my basic contouring. I get my fluffy brush, just do a few dabs, tap it there to get rid of any excess powder, and I want to go along here. So that is just underneath my cheekbone. That's going to be the hollows of my cheeks, and that's what's going to give me an easy to find look quite quickly. Simple. The difference that little line has made, and it only took a few seconds. Just gonna pop a little bit on my forehead and along there. Like I said, very natural look, nothing too much. I'm then gonna want to get my rose blusher. Get a little bit of that. Just go across the apples of my cheeks. Quite a soft glow, quite defined, nothing too much as you can see. Just nice and natural so far. Now every girl is different, but I tend to do my eyeshadow before doing my eyebrows. So I'm just going to get my Urban Decay palette, and ironically I am going to be using Booty Call, which is that one right there, that nice sort of shimmery color. I'm just going to be putting that over my entire eyelid area. I'm then going to get a hint of Suspect, which is that sort of shimmery browny colour. I'm just going to very carefully go along the sides of my eyes like that. It just creates a little bit of depth, nothing too much. You're then going to want to grab your eyeliner. This bit is a little bit more tricky doing with one hand, so be patient. Once you have a nice small line, you don't want anything too much. Like I said, this is just meant to be a quick, easy makeup you can learn how to do in the morning in 10 minutes. I'm then going to do only halfway through. This gives me a more open-eyed look, which, believe me, in the mornings you're going to need. I just put it sort of on the rim of my eyeline, just there. Once it's all even and starting to look a little bit less sloppy, I'm then going to ask you to do your eyebrows. Now, my eyes don't take that long to do at all, and it shouldn't take you long either. You just want to get the wax, if you're using Benefits Browsing, and go across there. And this is just going to put down all those little hairs, and it's a tinted wax. So it's going to help you find a little bit of control with your eyebrows. So there we go, we have one fierce brow. And now two. I'm just going to add my powder now. I'm using blonde, probably for some obvious reasons. I'm just going to get the powder and go across just to seal in that wax and to give me the rest of the eyebrow shape that I want. So there we go. I've now got my eyebrows done and my eyes are nearly done. All I need to do is add my eye mascara. Really pulls your look together having a good mascara, especially one like this that's really eye-opening. I work in a profession where I have to have a full set of makeup on every day. I'm doing makeup on people, I'm doing beauty therapy on people, so up to you how much you add or how much you don't do. And that was quick and easy mascara. Nothing too crazy, nothing too intense, just something that's going to be light and airy for the day. This section is completely optional, but I tend to always do it, whether you want to have lipstick or not. I'm going to be using Rimmel's Asia, which is just a really nice, easy color to have. I'm going to be using my nude lip pencil from Body Shop. So you just want to do a nice, fair line around your lips. None of that overlining rubbish that I see constantly on my Facebook. Doesn't look good, just looks ridiculous. Just being honest. There we go. I've got a full face of makeup on now. It didn't take long at all. Next, the hair. All you need is a hairband, close to your hair color, and a couple grips. Try and brush out your hair. I tend to just do it with my fingers because it doesn't take as long. And then you're going to want to throw it on top of your head. If you want to use a brush, you can, but like I said, it takes me ages to even find where my brush is, so. Once you get your hair roughly smoothed, you're going to want to get your hair tie, plop it right on the top of your head, so right there for me. You can loosen it up a little bit just by sort of jittering it like that. You're going to want to separate it in two. Take your first section and wrap it around just here, like that. Tuck it in the back, so you've got it like that. And then with this second bit, wrap over, smooth it out a bit there. It's a bit gross. Smooth it out along there, tuck in the back. What you're gonna have is sort of a weird looking bun, like that, unless you're really lucky and it just fell into place perfectly. Just loosen it, play with it a little bit. Now you have your two hair grips. Your hair looks pretty cool as it is, right? What about all those loose bits at the back? You're just gonna wanna scrape them up with your fingers, clip it into place, pull this up here, and there we go. I'm all ready for work. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed this video.